Hey, greetings YouTubers, it's your main man Black Lion here, and today's topic for Black Lion Roars is this Trump presidency. I know it still sounds funny just to say President Trump, but that's the cards we're dealt, we gotta deal with it. Okay, so the first week, I think one of his first executive orders, one of the first things that he's done is make it harder for homeowners, new homeowners to buy houses. You know, not a very good move. But I guess we could have expected things like this to come with the President Trump. But we do, however, have to give credit where credit is due. On Monday, he officially withdrew the U.S. from the Trans-Pacific Partnership, also known as the TPP, which I gotta say is an amazing move. Very proud of him, very, very proud of him in that respect because the TPP would do nothing but ship off good American jobs to poor third world Asian countries. It's that, that race to the bottom that you're always hearing about. It's I don't know if you know what that term means, but race to the bottom is, America and other civilized countries, civilized, put in quotation, going to poorer and poorer nations and taking advantage of those people who are so poor and desperate that they'll, do anything to get a job without regulations, without, healthcare, with that, so they can basically pay them slave wages to do American jobs and take American jobs away from American citizens. And companies have been taking advantage of it. NAFTA was a big job killer in America, and one of the reasons people don't know this, why do so many Mexicans come to America? It's because of trade deals like NAFTA is made like these corporations come in, like let's say in Mexico, the minimum wage just for a day is $4, right? So they pay them, so a job that American would do for, maybe $20 an hour, GM or Jeep or whichever, they'll go over to Mexico and pay them a $4 a day wage to do that same job that they did in America. So that's what NAFTA opened up to, and I gotta say, to his credit, President Trump said that he's gonna go in and renegotiate NAFTA. So let's, we gotta give credit where credit is due. But on the same token, we gotta fight when it's time to fight. I think I read an article from Think Progress saying something along the lines of this move signifies that President Trump is no longer, that the America will no longer be able to lead on the world stage. And this is a progressive organization. The fact that they can even have the intestinal fortitude to say something like that shows you how far the Democratic Party has fallen. All these corporatist Democrats, we need to get them out of the party, and the Bernie wing needs to take over. Getting back to pulling out the TPP deal, I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. More American jobs are saved. Hopefully, he'll look over that NAFTA deal. He'll look over that trade deal with China. We don't want a trade war. Now that would be bad, but we need to renegotiate, because all they're going to continue to do is have this race to the bottom where they continue to ship good American jobs to poor and developing third world countries with no regulations, where corporations can pretty much, it's slavery in some places, and just leave the American taxpayer or the American worker left without. So credit where credit is due. Good on you, President Trump. Even Bernie Sanders came out and congratulated him. He also told him, maybe this time you need to close off those sweatshops for your companies in Malaysia and Bangladesh and some of the places where they make Trump attire. But you got to give credit where credit is due, and in this instance, President Trump is absolutely right on this one. NAFTA was a bad trade deal, and I'm glad, as well as the TPP. So I'm glad he's pulling out of the TPP, and I'm glad he's going to, I hope, we'll have to hold his feet to the fire, but I hope he actually will go back in and look at NAFTA and, renegotiate that deal, and it'll be good for American workers. So, that's all I have to say on this topic. Like I said, I got a couple more videos that's coming out. Then that'll be not so flattering to some things that our President Trump has been doing in his time in office. So until next time, hear me roar. Please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next go round. Thanks.